It is really a dualistic world for the mind. In fact, there is only one life, one being, one world. Because if you know and you really feel it and understand it, that all this is just image in our mind, the mind makes it up, then you feel what you really are. You are the witness of all the things passing by, coming and going, nothing is staying. So it is not a reality, only what is real is eternal, and that is awareness. And this, what is going on around us, is just for a time and it leaves again. But when something is taking place in this dualistic world that touches you deeply, you can feel so much emotions. It touches you deep when something happens and there is a flash of, memory or something that touches you and you feel it so deep. At that moment saying, this world is not real, it's like war. One thing says it's all imagination, and this feeling says, I feel it real. It is there, I feel it, I experience it. Yes, of course, that is not, like we could say, dualistic. It is the cause that makes you feel this deep emotion. That is what is the same as what we imagine, because we imagine things and what is ever happening can leave us just like that, or it touches us and then we say, no, it must be real because I feel it. But you feel the emotions not of that which is coming or going. By that it points you to that what you really are, and there comes the emotion from what you really are. That is because you at that moment it is touched by some happening, but it is the real sensation, the real feeling, the real experience of your true being, and all the rest is imagination, even when it touches that, so that there are emotions. Yeah, when are there emotions in this unreal imagined world? If you see a little baby smile or something nice happens, takes place, then there is an emotion, and that can be very deep. But it touches that which you really are. It's not about the child smiling or whatever takes place. That's the imagination. That is the play. But the feeling that what you are, that is felt, that is experienced by things happening, and that is reality. So when you feel touched by something, it is not that something that touches you, but the reality of your being touches you. The real state of being is experienced. And it is emotion, because that what is happening there in the world is emotion, and emotion is a movement. It moves you. So there is your emotion, and it is your own self that you feel. And when the thing that touches you is past, the emotion is gone. But the real feeling of yourself, your real experience is always there, only you cannot feel it all the time. Sometimes by music, or sometimes by some lovely thing happening, but the feeling is always there. Only we need to focus on it. Then we don't need music anymore. Or well, it's okay, it's nice, and see children play. It's always beautiful, but they don't play all the time. Sometimes there is thunder and cold, and there is bad things happening. So even at that moment, there is this feeling of bliss inside you, of yourself being. So when you touch it and you keep focused on it, it doesn't matter what is passing by, because there's nothing needed anymore to touch it. Some people are feeling so happy when they are in nature, and then when they come home, it's gone. Or when they hear a nice, beautiful piece of music, but when it's finished, that feeling is gone. So it's not the nature or the music that touches you. That is a bypass. It's a detour, I would say. You make a detour through the music to touch yourself. But the self, the real self, is always that feeling. Only we lose it by going into our fantasy of this world, till we stop doing that. And then this feeling is always there. Whether there is a world or not, it's not needed anymore. The world is needed to make you aware of yourself. And when you are aware of that self, you experience it, you feel the bliss, the happiness of that self. No more world needed. So that's why it is taking place, this Maya, this play of illusion, or the game of consciousness, the play to discover your real self. It will be done.